Hello, family. It's me, Lady L, and I'm just doing a test. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a scene here, and but before I add the scene there, I just want to do just a couple of tests. So if you're in, just say hey. Let me know where you're watching from. Just you can come on in the room and say hey, hey there. Look like I see myself over here. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I can put myself down here. I can make me a chat bot. Oh, that's cool. You can put that down there. Look at this. Now, hold on. I wanted to I wanted to see something in real time. Okay, and as we're seeing this literally in real time, which I thought was is absolutely amazing. Uh, let me go back. Okay, I just want to see something. So right here, if y'all know anything about the creative space, they're and then they got the favorites. You can add the favorites. That is so cool. Okay. If y'all know anything about the creative space, one thing that we're really big on here is, of course, the word and our faith and just being about creativity and creating things, right? Because that's what God did in the beginning, right? Genesis 1 and 1. In the beginning, God created what? The heavens and the earth, right? The heavens and the earth. And verse 2 says, and the earth without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. And God said, let there be what? Let there be light. And guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. Right? I love that. That is like one of the most amazing thing. And then you can have this little thing going on the side. Let me tell y'all something. There is no reason why. Um, and then look at this. Okay, look at this. Let me go back to the bot right there. Right, I love that because what's cool as well is that I'm like, oh yeah, and we could talk about creativity and how God used the word to create, which He did. He did. And then if you didn't believe that still, and you were like, okay, let's go to the New Testament. And in the beginning was the Word. Yeah. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same in the beginning was with God. And it says, in all things, glory, all things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything that was made. Right? I love that scripture. And then I also love it. Again, I'm just testing something, so I'm not on here trying to preach to you tonight. That ain't my job. Um, but one thing is that Hebrews 11, let me put it in there, Hebrews 11 and 3, and it says this, hey, through faith, we understand that that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things that which do appear. And then it goes into what we call the hall of faith, right? And if you were to go back to Hebrews 11 and 1, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things that are not seen, right? So I really enjoy that. Let me take this back. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to literally just add this. Let me go put my logo behind there, right? Got to put the logo in front of there. Where's my? All right, well, okay. I guess it ain't letting me be great and put my logo on there. But what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna let y'all. I'm just again testing something, and I'll let you guys share in with us. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna let you guys share in with us from office hours last night. So burn that midnight oil. Oh, I gotta press
Tell
play.
you that office hours was absolutely on fire yesterday. I'm going to throw in here and show you guys what we did, what we've said. Look, we got 2 more weeks left in the cohort. Okay, so this is the grand finale of the actual 8 week long intensive cohorts, because we're going to be going forward, and going forward we'll be holding actually a day workshop. So it's going to be where we give you the system. Okay, we're gonna give you the whole system, and we're gonna actually do it in a whole day workshop, and we'll do those a couple of times throughout the year. Okay, we'll do some virtual. We'll have virtual cohort, and then we're also going to be setting up as we begin to partner with some of our event centers there, where we're going to bring the whole day cohort to you guys, and you're gonna be able to come into Dallas, have your computers, Wi-Fi is going to be available, etc. And we're going to kill it. And we're going to take that whole day. We're going to take that whole day. So the creative in-person events are about to go down. Okay. So just be looking out for that, okay? And so get prepared to come to Dallas. It's going to be an amazing. We're going to work with some amazing hotels there for those of you guys who will be coming from out of town, so you can get that your first 5K system. So you can get that 5K system, and I'm telling you, once you get the system, you'll have everything that you need. The team is working on the notebooks and all those good things like that. So start saving your coins, start getting your coins together. You say, how much is the in-person event is going to be? The in-person event will be $399. Okay. And then it'll be $399. It's no like, oh, VIP this, VIP that. It's going to be straight, $399. And then at the events that we do hold in person, we're only going to be taking 20 people at the most, okay? Because it is a lot that we are going to cover as well. And then we're going to have some special guests here that I'm going to be inviting in. Those who they're very expertise. So hopefully they'll say yes to me, so I get them all flew in and taken care of. But they're going to be teaching you some amazing stuff, and we're going to go back and we're going to come together in a creative way. When I tell you we're doing some big things, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing some big things. But check out office hours, because office hours are the bomb. And mostly like, what is office hours? So those who are in a cohort, I told y'all every Friday from 5:30 to 6:30, and we went a little over, on Friday, and we do that. But that's a place where if you like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or you have a question about something and you're trying to get those answers out, we will answer. I won't get off until every single person has been helped. And that's the opportunity where I have the time and the space to actually do that. So, but next week, next week on the 18th, my aunt passed away, and with her passing away, her wake is going to be that Friday. So what I'm gonna do that Friday, and then we got the girl win anyway. We're headed there on Saturday, but the funeral's on Saturday, so I gotta work that out. But like I said, office hours are the bomb. So I'm going to welcome you into an exclusive opportunity to see what goes on in office hours, and maybe some here might help you get started. All right. God bless.
So I'm gonna share
Okay.
my screen. Okay. All right. And then let's go into the crafting lab. All right. Okay. And you said you went into where now?
I'm on community groups.
So under memberships, okay, communities and groups. And
Right.
what is this group supposed to say?
The crafting lab, business, crafting, and more.
Okay. So we're gonna go inside of here, and there's a thing that says your settings.
Okay.
Business, crafting lab, and more. Is it
No, the crafting lab, business, crafting, and more.
crafting lab, business, crafting, and oh, that's what it was. The
It's too
business
long.
is too long.
Oh, okay.
So the craft Okay, so during this part right here, what we were doing was going actually inside of the community, because inside of the high level community there, you can go and adjust the name of your community, go and change out like the description name. And so that was what we was kind of doing there. And so I'm going to fast forward a little bit where we kind of start using some GPT. And this is the thing about GPT that I like to that I really want to showcase to you guys tonight, is that when you are putting in those, when you're engineering those prompts, and engineering just means to talk or to speak to it, there it has like a text to speech option on there. Okay, and you can literally press a button and talk and literally talk to the GPT. And really, what the first thing it gives you, you don't have to do that. You can actually tell the GPT, okay, let's make this better. This is great, but I want it to be better. And it's going to talk to you exactly the way you talk to it. So if you do not put a great prompt in, you're not going to get a great response. But if you put in a great prompt, then you're going to get a great response. So let's go back to the screen.
And then basically, I always use the chat 40, and you can just tell it, can you come up with 150, well, let's say 149, let's stay on the safe side, 149 characters, CHAR. Oh, let me tell you the cool thing you can do as well. Because if you don't want to type, guess what you can do to talk to it?
Talk to it.
So you just press the little button, and I'm going to allow while visiting this site. Hey, can you create me 149 character description for a crafting group? The crafting group is called the Crafting Lab, and there they cover business, crafting, and more. And it is, the objective is to make people want to click on the group and learn more information and join the community. Thank you. Bam. You say check. So one of the lessons I want y'all to learn today from ChatGPT is that ChatGPT is basically based off what you say. Okay, so you can tell it, you can actually speak the word that you want it to do. Okay, if you can talk, you can use ChatGPT. You do not have to have any type of prompt engineering experience. You tell it what you want it to do, and it'll do it. And then you just say, bam, right? Just make sure you're talking clear, because I don't know how it does with accents, but okay, absolutely. Then it says, absolutely. Here's 149 characters. The Crafting Lab, where creativity meets business. Learn, create, and grow with a bold community of crafters, turning passion into a profit. Then it asks us the question. So now it starts brainstorming with us. Okay, you can.
Okay, so as you see, ChatGPT is going to start brainstorming with you, brainstorming and all that. But anywho, I'm not gonna sit up here the whole time, because again, this is just a test. And if you want to catch the replay, because here we go in and we just go and create a logo. So we went in there and created a logo real quick. Then from there, we went and set up a like a form and all that. And we just we went into ChatGPT. And basically, we created a very, very quickly a easy landing page by using a logo we made with AI. And then we put a form there, so she's able to collect those things in there. So that was kind of pretty much the gist of what was going on. And then after that, we did a workflow, and then the workflow led our folks to going inside the group. We tested it. The people who was online with us also tested it, and everything went the way it was supposed to accordingly. So if you were still confused about like just doing workflows and stuff like that, you could have came to office hours. And again, what's really I think is a big thing is like knowing that you can speak the word, right? You can speak. It is your God-given just ability. Oh, this is so good. All right, to actually speak, right? And what better way to speak than to speak the word, So I think it says speak those things as let me put as though they were, as though THOUGA they are. Okay, I think that's in Isaiah. But you have this power, like when I tell you, you have the power to speak, right? Because in Genesis 1:3, what did it say, guys? It says, and God said, let there be light, and there was. He spoke it, and it became, and it was. He framed it, and it was. And the worlds were framed by him, and without him was not there made anything that was made, right? So you have the power, and that's the power of GPT. That's the power of social, not social engineering, but prompt engineering, etc. So thank you guys for allowing me to test this with y'all, and it was on the TV station and all those good places like that. So I am really glad that it went where it was supposed to go. And then shout out to Miss Glenda, like she put me on this, and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely see it. All right. Well, until next time, God bless y'all. Have a great night. Y'all get up, go to church in the morning, and I'll see you in the morning, 9 o'clock sharp at 1 Gen Church. All right. Bye now.